Hello everyone! This is the long-awaited first LP of Corrective Consciousness. I am your host, Vysethebold, and this is...
Lotus Prince.
Oh boy. So, it's taken me a long time to do this, but I think this is a good place to start. We're going to do some nice, quick games here. We want to, I think, first start with Capcom games, just because the beat 'em up collection just first came out. So we're going to do Final Fight first, so and then go from there, because Final Fight's really like the beginning of their beat 'em up history. There's some stuff before that, but not really. You know, there's like Avengers.
Was Captain Commando before or after?
After.
Okay.
It's very clearly a kind of like a sequel / parody of Final Fight.
Yeah, alright.
In fact, the very first level of Captain Commando is like the same city, but like in the future.
Oh, I had no idea about that, actually.
Yeah, so it is definitely a part of the lineage. But we're gonna start with Final Fight and go from there. And you know, we'll do some quick LPs as time goes on. That way we can get our footing for the Corrective Consciousness videos here, as it were. So let's get going. We're playing this via the Capcom Beat 'em Up collection, of course, on the Switch, and we are going to play the English version because I don't speak Japanese or read it.
Come to think of it, I don't either.
Okay, good. So we'll start with Final Fight.
Actually, what if you did do the Japanese version? Would it have like the different names of the characters?
Metro City, a well-known crime capital.
Okay. A fact with the newly elected mayor and former Street Fighter, Mike Hagar, at the center of the problem is the huge gang known as Mad Gear. It controls all of... When they learned of Hagar's plans, it took immediate action to bring this new mayor under their control.
To your question, I think only the cutscenes are in Japanese.
Okay. Hello, Mike Hagar here. Hee, Mr. Hagar. So pleased to make your acquaintance. Don't hang up. We have a little business proposition for you, your daughter, for your cooperation. And we'll throw in the regular monthly bonus to your salary we offered before. What? What's happened to Jessica? Who is this? Not so fast, Mike. Turn on your TV.
They somehow are beaming this all the way to him.
You son of a nin. It's like a ninja?
Yeah.
Nothing yet, but we'd enjoy the opportunity. Listen to reason, man. Why make your job difficult? Just let us do as we please like the mayor before you did.
So that would be damned. They did a bit of...
Guy, Jessica was kidnapped. Jessica!
Censorship there.
My sweet heart since childhood. Childhood. The man Gears must pay. She's my friend too, count me in. That was a lot.
So there was a bit of censorship there. Actually, I kind of want to back out real quick and just show people the major difference between this and the Japanese version, which is the censorship. Unless they censored it for all of it. Because they had her all chained. They had her like a picture of her all braless.
Oh, they really do give it to you in Japanese.
Or shirtless, but with a bra on.
Yeah. Slum. Uptown. Hey guys, you want to go uptown? Wait, 1989 straight up? Instead of sometime in the 90s? What?
Yep.
They censored the 80s? All of them?
I guess, well, it came out later in the US, so they probably... I think they're going to censor it. No!
No, they got it. Okay.
Yep.
So instead of some jerk we just assume has Jessica, there we go. How about that?
Yeah, so I guess the implication is they assaulted her.
I guess,
in the original version.
By the way, if we're sometime in the 90s, that means 1990X, right? Is this the Fist of the North Star universe?
Very possibly. So
almost certainly.
So the that was the major difference between those two versions. So
we can skip this.
Yeah, we can obviously skip this. There we go.
Alright.
And press start.
There we go.
Yeah.
So who do you want to be?
I'm gonna be Guy.
Alright, I guess I'll be Cody. The Atlantic Ocean. Oh, yeah, just got Jessica right there. Okay, just 2 buttons.
Yep.
And there's no dash?
No.
Yeah, these big graphics are very like Streets of Rage 2. Oh wait, did we hurt each other?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. So I guess we'll like cover like the top and the bottom half of the screen.
So, Streets of Rage aped off of this.
Yeah.
Not the other way
Streets of
around.
Rage 1, like, but 2 really made it look like Final Fight Arcade. Here, I guess you could get the hamburger.
Tasty burger.
I'll get a sword.
It's a Muramasa.
What?
That's what it says.
Did it say that when I picked it
Yeah.
up? Wow. I think so. Alright, fine, sure. Never mind, I'm done, I don't want it anymore.
You know what? That thing that made my life easier?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
So, this game was known for also inventing the convention of naming each bad guy.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Like, not like in supplemental materials, but like right below your.
Yeah, it's not
energy
like in
bar.
the manual, it's just in the game.
So, one thing you'll also notice is that Guy and Cody handle the knife differently.
Oh, really? I didn't
Every
pick up the
other
knife.
character will throw the knife. Guy will actually stab with it.
Nice. So where's Galcia?
Mean Garcia.
I mean Galcia. It's called. It's clearly
damn.
called Galcia.
His name was censored in the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, I guess they kept it for this version. Even
Well,
the,
this is the arcade, so they didn't censor much in the arcade back then.
damned.
He's gonna whistle some guys up here. This is the guy that was in the video, of course.
So it looks like we're damned even if he doesn't. Oh man, he finally hit me.
So, you will also, anybody who cares, will know that I am using my awesome, Kamba, stick here, Obsidian, that I had modified to work with pretty much everything, and Lotus is using a Switch Pro controller.
Yeah, you throw really easily in this game.
And, you have real poison? No, that's Roxy.
Yes, Roxy. Poison is purple hair, right?
Yes.
I got destroyed.
Yeah, that's Roxy. Yeah, I'm gonna stay over here. There you go. Now he's dead.
Damned.
He beat the fuck up.
We just walk by and let's see it. I guess we won. No interrogation for information like in Art of Fighting. We just leave.
They actually do have that, believe it or not, in the Final Fight 1 for GBA.
For GBA, wow.
They added scenes like that, yeah.
Nice.
And they
well,
also...
okay, so otherwise you just beat up a guy and you're like, well, see ya.
No, I'm the guy.
By the way, speaking of which, this might be a little obvious at this point, but we can play as Cody, Hagar, or Guy. We don't have to buy 2 versions of the game just to play as Guy.
So lame.
No, Cody stabs with a knife.
Yeah, like I said, he stabs. The other guys throw.
Oh, Guy throws as well?
Guy and Hagar throw.
Oh, okay.
And Cody stabs.
That's what it was. Alright. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's
See?
interesting.
He can use a knife multiple times.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I cannot.
I think in Streets of Rage you could, like, make your character throw the knife. At least in Streets of Rage
Yes.
2, if you press the attack and jump at the same time.
Sometimes when you use it enough, it'll do it automatically too.
That's true, yeah, if it's your last hit or something.
Don't hit me. I hit you.
The one who was hit was me!
Oh, man. Do I love these games.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played arcade Final Fight. I think I played the Super Nintendo one way back when.
So-
Hey, it's Andore! I wonder where he gets his name from. Oh well, I guess we'll never know.
Andore Jr.
Yeah, Junior.
Yeah, there's like
Anybody
a whole
want a
family of
peanut?
Andores.
Yeah. Andre, I get the feeling your whole family's going down. Right now,
They
I gotta
really
study. Look at us, we're just mowing our way through this streetcar. Or this
Yeah,
streetcar.
I think this is on a relatively easy setting.
Yeah.
We can play with the dip switches, but I think it's more fun if you can actually play it
Win the game sometime today, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I like the little effort they put into of the hand rails, like swinging
Yeah,
back and
I
forth.
love that.
It's kind of nice.
So, another thing that you'll notice as well is that Guy can, I think, use swords better than the other two.
Oh, that's cool.
So they each have specialties.
Yeah, Cody has a basic swing. I noticed that. I don't know what Guy does.
I think Hagar uses pipes better than everybody else, something like that.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna lay back a little bit.
Yes, the good old go.
So this was really, if you want to count like the major start of the beat 'em up genre, you're probably gonna point to Renegade and Double Dragon.
Oh yeah, check out that sword.
Yeah. So I think it hits. Oh, of course I die right away.
These knife guys kind of remind me of the ones in God Hand.
But yeah, but this was really where beat 'em ups got good, if you ask me. Because as much as I like Double Dragon, when you go back and you play it compared to this is like so much smoother.
Yeah. I love how we just drop all these weapons. We're like, yeah, I don't need them anymore.
The hits are really hard in this, and the character design is phenomenal, and the control's really good. So yeah, what Lotus was referring to is actually the Super Nintendo version was very pared down.
Yeah.
What Capcom did was they removed two-player mode, which is kind of the whole point of playing the game, if you ask me, which is really lame. So it's actually my least favorite port of the game is the Super Nintendo, and it's so much so that I don't even own it anymore. But they also removed Guy as a selectable character at all.
Yeah.
So what they did was something even dumber, was release a version where it was just Guy and Hagar, and you couldn't play as the main character.
It was called Final Fight Guy, and it was a Blockbuster exclusive.
I mean,
yeah, Sodom. You might know him from Street Fighter, I think Alpha, and now he's in like 4, I think. But he was from here.
You'll also notice the biblical names. Sodom.
Damn Sodom. Yeah. I like that Sodom just kept his name.
Also, don't keep him from his sword. He will just attack you.
Okay. Yeah, Sodom's kind of cool, though.
He will just get mad.
Like, Sodom, I think they later make him sort of just like...
He's an otaku.
Yeah, he's a super
He's
otaku.
just a white guy.
Who just likes wearing a samurai helmet because it's cool, I guess. And why are we in a boxing ring, by the way?
Might be wrestling.
Either way... Jeez, this guy hits hard.
Yeah, he's one of the more difficult bosses in the game because of his speed. You actually stun-locked him.
Alright, well,
yeah.
I guess we're done.
And he's not even going to fall down, too, so you might have him stuck.
Yeah, and he's got too much health, by the way. Can I just say that?
You might not be able to damage him, actually, now that I'm taking a look at it.
We'll see. Yeah, he got a little lighter green. Too bad.
He's going to definitely attack me. Watch out.
Hey, wait a minute.
Got him.
No, it's Sodom. Yeah, we got this. Oh, okay, I blew it. I ruined it for everybody.
Yeah, and I believe both the swords have 2 different names.
Oh, are you serious? That's
cool.
Do you know what yours was called?
One of them is called Katana, I think, but I think the other one's still called Miramasa.
Huh.
Yeah, press start.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
Pick it up. Yeah, Masamune.
Exclamation point. Masamune!
This one, I'll have him knock me down. Oh, he got me.
Well.
Wow, he did like a backstab. Did you catch that?
No, I didn't actually. I
yeah.
Missed it. Stay down. And again, like, well, we're done. Oh, yeah. My car!
I will also let you know that the Super Nintendo version also took out the one of the levels as well. So
this poor guy did it.
Japan.
All right, let's see if this is uncensored.
License plate is Japan. Oh God, my car.
We'll see what he says.
Oh my God, is what he should say.
Or nothing.
No,
does he come now?
He comes.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Okay, and here's where we'll fight Eddie E, who in Street Fighter lore, if you know your Street Fighter lore, Lotus, do you know your Street Fighter lore?
A little bit.
So he is the cop that ends up arresting Cody, and that's why Cody is in jail in the Street Fighter Alpha games.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
he's a crooked cop. So he busts him for street fighting, which isn't really completely untrue.
Yeah.
But also,
I did
he's
do that.
beating up assholes, so who knows if you want to count that. But
Eddie E.
yeah, Eddie. You can also pick up his gum as an item, so we'll try to do that.
By the way, was Rolento from this game or
Yes.
from... okay, because Rolento is also another Street Fighter Alpha character who's actually from Final Fight. I think it's just called Roland. Because, like, the
Yeah.
Japanese accent would be, like, they pronounce every vowel, so it'd be, like, or pronounce every syllable, so, like, maybe, like, Rolento. So, like, they just kept an O in his actual name for later
And that's regular
translations.
Andore. Also
One
known as
punch.
Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo.
He's one of the Andores.
I'm #1!
Oops. I'll give you the pipe.
El Gato?
Yep. That's what we're capturing with.
The Gato.
That's what it's Spanish for.
Hollywood.
Yep.
Hollywood! Get him! It sounds like Batman villains, like 60s Batman villains.
You know that better than I would.
They all
Look at
have
the guys in the
stupid names,
background. They're
like,
just like, whoop, whoop,
I know.
whoop.
But like the old
bartender.
Batman villains always have names that are like themed to the villains.
Bam Bam, Thumper.
That was, what was that from? That was a James Bond movie.
Oh, I thought it was like a Mike Myers thing on I guess he must have gotten it from
No, that was an actual thing. Bambi and Thumper from one of the Bond movies.
really.
It was the one with Christopher Walken as the villain.
Oh wow.
And Mayday is like the Bond girl.
I have no idea.
Bambi and Thumper were like two like evil henchwomen who were quite dangerous.
You got the way. What kind of name is Cody? Guy's a much better name. I mean, you're just some Cody? That doesn't make any sense.
Just some Cody you used to know. Whoa,
Oh,
jeez.
it just grabs your face.
And I just walk out. I guess I better follow him. Eh?
Oh no, so we're finding all the Andores.
U Andore, G Andore, F Andore. What does that mean?
Well, I think the green one, the G one is gray, but I don't
Alright,
know.
for real. So is U blue?
F,
And
I
F
don't
is-
know.
F is full black.
You're doing fine over
Yeah, I was
there.
gonna say this family's not so bad.
Oh yeah.
What a nightmare. 3 Andores. I got the Muramasa.
Mesa Moon.
Masa, Moon, go get him.
I love the song. The music in this version is just so pumping. I love that FN sound.
Andre, I got the I know I've already said this, but I got the feeling your whole family's going down.
Mendobomb,
hey guys.
Mendobomb, Mendobomb,
Who rules? Andre rules. Andre rules. Andre rules.
Mendobomb, Mendobomb,
So
Mendobomb.
stupid. Alright, anyway, like we were doing before we were so interrupted, there we go.
Yeah, here's Eddie. He's
This
coming
looks
up.
like Elgato to me.
So, what I was going to say was the reason they probably edited 1989 out of it was probably they released it in Japan earlier in 1989.
Yeah, almost certainly. But it's
And
like,
they
dude,
didn't want it to sound old.
but it's like, I can believe that the game was like a year old. Like, Jesus. I know this is like an early time in video games, but like, for God's sake,
They
man.
wanted it to sound cool.
Yeah. Jeez, wrecked everybody.
I'm going to wreck it.
Surf. I didn't never mind about the surf.
I need that.
I'll take that. I got the gum.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, so is Eddie a boss in this game?
Yes.
So he's not even crooked if he arrested us. We just beat him. Like, Eddie was right.
No, he's a boss. There he is. And he spit out his gum. You can actually pick that out
That's amazing.
and eat it. His chewed gum.
Ew. It's kind of great.
So he also has a gun, you'll notice.
Jeez, he just wails on
Oh,
me.
no, he doesn't have a gun.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
He has like a blackjack.
Yeah. And I got a poker. I have an Uno.
No.
Oh, crap. Sorry, I punched you in the face, guy.
Axel.
Shell?
Yeah, he has a gun.
Yeah, he does have a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he certainly has the holster.
Yeah, but he was bringing his blackjack out of it, I thought.
Stay down.
So yeah.
Well, back to the west side.
So this is the level, I think, that was, so that hurts,
Yeah.
by the way.
Are those like shark fins in the lava down there? I know it's just a piece of metal, but it just looks like shark fins.
Yeah, wow. How do I, okay, jumping. Haven't had to use jump yet, really. Wow. You'll notice the generic, flame
guy
body.
who's on fire.
Yeah.
It's a very, like, Power Rangers fighting game on the Genesis. Everyone looks the same when you're on fire. In the end, aren't we all humans who are on fire?
No.
It's like that strong bad thing, like, and no one is not on fire. Like, what?
Flame. It actually is labeled as an enemy.
Truly, it is man's greatest enemy.
So this level was taken out of the Super Nintendo version as well.
Probably would be lag out the ass.
Yeah, that's probably the reason.
I mean, look at all that's just happening right now. Like, when you got hit and put on fire, you'd probably have slowdown like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. It was included in the Sega CD version, though, which I do recommend. But
with an incredible box art, by the way.
I do recommend that version. However, nowadays the arcade version is so easy to get.
Yeah, you might as well.
You might as well not even bother, to be honest.
I'm gonna eat some chicken.
Of course, I can get hit by barrels. Like it's nobody's business.
Bill Bull? What?
Oops. Oops. Yeah, and friendly fire was a thing carried over from
Double Dragon.
Double Dragon, yeah.
A lot of Andores. I'm getting destroyed. This is ridiculous. Thank you, Infinite Continues. This is why I would advise against the Sega CD version, actually, because I could just Infinite Continue, just play the damn game.
So there is a way to play these games where you can actually like beat them, but it's very unfun, and it wouldn't be good for an LP.
Yeah, you have to like stun lock everybody with like quick jabs and like go very slowly, so you only aggro one enemy at a time.
Exactly, and you need to make sure that you don't complete combos.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying with the stun lock.
Yeah.
Like this. Like if he'll let me. Nope, he did not.
I'll also go one step
like
at a
this.
time so you don't aggro.
Actually, that guy dodges better than I thought, so maybe the stun locking doesn't work on those guys.
It depends on the
enemy.
Yeah. So one strategy that you would want to do in this case is like punch, two punch, one punch, two punch, one punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do that. But I mean that's no fun.
I know.
I mean, if you want to beat the game and once you see it...
Well, that's the thing. These games, this is an arcade game. Like, it was designed to take your money. You're supposed to die a million times unless you play, like, the boring way that requires more patience than most people have for things of this sort. Oh, well, that didn't work.
So,
I'll be right with you guys.
This may be the first elevator battle in a beat-em-up.
Did Double Dragon not have elevator battles?
I don't think so.
Huh, okay. That certainly became... used a lot.
Yeah, this becomes a trope.
The Streets of Rage 1 elevator music was freaking brilliant.
I love the music here.
Is that Roland, by the way?
Yeah, Rolando is throwing grenades at us. So, a lot of these characters show up in Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah. I mean, we already have Poison and Andre right here, and now we actually have Poison. She's the one with the pink hair.
Well, he shows up in Street Fighter 3.
What, Poison?
Hugo.
Hugo?
Yeah.
Hugo's in Street Fighter 3?
That's where he's from, yeah.
Oh, you're right!
That's what he's called Hugo from.
Yeah, that's right. I remember his ending. Oh, Roland, though. I remember his ending when you beat, like, his arcade mode or whatever was amazing. Because you see a bunch of, like, wrestlers in a ring. Like, who's gonna be, like, the champion or whatever. Like, we're gonna have a tournament. And then, Hugo, like, all of a sudden the ring rises into the air, and you see Hugo's under the ring lifting it with everyone on it, and they're like, oh, we forfeit. Also, one thing that this game does not have, the Streets of Rage got later, was the ability to recover from being thrown.
Oh, yeah.
If an enemy throws you in this game, then you just get thrown and that's it. But in Streets of Rage, if you hold up and jump before you land,
this guy is relentless.
Then you could recover from a throw.
I definitely recommend.
I love that wall kick, by the way.
Yeah, no, he doesn't play it within the rules.
He's very Chun-Li.
Yeah, he's
I love those after images. Those are great.
yeah, he definitely is one of the more well-known bosses because
Those are grenades.
he's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like this boss a lot.
You really can't hit this guy. God
Yeah.
damn.
I like this boss a lot.
I
He's
do
a
like
lot
that he
of
has
fun.
that rollback with a bunch of grenades. That was like one of his super moves, I think. We just can't hit him anymore.
Yeah, no, he sucks. But he's definitely one of the more well-known bosses because of the way he moves and
You know what I'm gonna do?
what he does.
Even that didn't work. Jeez. Oh my god.
You have to wait until he stops.
And when is that?
When he throws grenades, essentially.
Jesus Christ. There, I tapped him twice. Talk about a quarter puncher.
I ran out of quarters. Oh, I should have thought about this before the LP.
Oh.
All I have is these tokens.
These Chuck E. Cheese tokens. This guy is ridiculous. I'll take the lower left.
I got him.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
So yeah,
He
he
actually
explodes
dies.
himself. Yeah.
2 victory.
Oh yeah, this is the other.
Break glass.
Yeah.
I guess you'll take the upper rod.
Yeah. We have to take the middle. We have to break it right down the middle. Right down the middle. There you
Oh
go.
shit. Well, what about all this?
We missed it because we moved forward. Unfortunately. Yeah, we suck at this one. Thank you.
Perfect every time. He didn't even get hurt. It's fine.
Oh my glass.
So stupid. What does that say?
Leaks.
Leave
Lease key.
it. All right.
I don't know. I didn't make it up.
Oh man, I fought 2P, and that guy I guess is not 2P.
That is the question.
What isn't? I just answered it.
That's the answer.
Hey, look, it's Slash. Yeah, that's the answer. Take that, Slash.
Yeah, we're moving right along.
Boom. Have you ever gotten so mad you threw a guy through 2 telephone booths?
Yeah, it happened to me last
Oh,
summer.
what?
He's a happy dog.
Alright.
Yep.
One thing I'm happy that Final Fight does, the Streets of Rage does not, is that when I grab a guy, I still hold onto my weapon. Because that was pretty that was pretty irritating in Streets of Rage. You grab and just drop what you're holding. And you're only allowed to drop a weapon 3 times before it disappears, so that will count against you. Aw, man.
So Streets of Rage is Sega's answer to Final Fight. Of course, it was not in arcades, so it was a console only.
Yeah, and you could tell with Streets of Rage 1. Streets of Rage 2 looks like it could have been an arcade port, but it's not.
Definitely.
But Streets of Rage 1 definitely
The
looks
graphics
like a Sega
in
game.
Streets of Rage 2 are leaps and bounds above 1.
Yeah, they're like barely under the Final Fight arcade graphics. Like, they're really good.
Yeah, it's excellent. Have we done an LP of Streets of Rage on your
I
channel?
streamed the trilogy.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can do an LP then on for Corrective.
Maybe for Streets of Rage 1, where you could, like, choose the ending.
Yeah. Well, I want to do a run-through of the series, especially the translated version of 3, because that...
Oh, I did the translated of 3.
Okay.
Yeah, Bare Knuckle
Yeah.
3. I never did Let's Play Streets
Every
of Rage
time
3
I
because
get hit
that
by
game's
this barrel.
fucking impossible.
Yeah,
I got
right.
a radio.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the co-op is a different experience, you know?
Yeah.
You just
Oh!
did it on your own, like some kind of
Solo.
solo man.
Whoa.
You know what? Han Solo is never really solo, is he? He
Not
always has
often.
Chewie.
I haven't actually seen the Solo movie, but apparently it justifies how he got the name, which, thanks, I really wanted to know.
It can't just be his name.
That's what I said. But, oh well.
Everybody else has cool, stupid-sounding names.
Yes, Skywalker, because you know he's a space traveler, I get it. Vader, because he's an invader.
I got an idea. Let's hide my son on the same planet that his father is from, and keep his last name.
Yeah! I never even thought about keeping his last name. But he's also keeping him, like, with his family. Like, with Anakin's brother. It's like, wait.
Well, no.
Or was it Baru's? Or was it, like...
I think it's like a half-brother. Half-brother.
Fair enough, but it's still an uncle.
Yeah.
Sexy.
No, you're right.
Like, the whole point of being on Tatooine was it's supposed to be a backwater planet even by the Empire standards. Like, it's so backwater that the Empire doesn't have much influence there.
I don't think Lucas really thought of these things when he was doing them.
Luke would not have thought of them. Oh, Lucas, yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, no, I think he did, but, like, then the prequel was happening, it's like, never mind about all that. Also, he grew up with Greedo. That also kills the whole thing in the...
Slamo.
No, that wasn't that, that was Sebulba.
He calls him that.
Slimo?
Yeah.
I do not remember that at all.
He does.
But, like, but that defeat...
Right before Power Racing.
Oh, that, yeah, young Greedo. But that defeats the whole purpose of the Han's encounter with Greedo in Tatooine. It's like, oh man, I'm lucky I found you first. It's like, Greedo's from here. It's not like he took the effort to go all the way out to Tatooine. He's from there. And based on Episode 1, so is Jabba, which is even weirder. Han Solo fled Jabba, and then, like... And then he goes directly to Jabba's planet, and he's like, I swear I'll pay you back. Like, what?
Meanwhile, in the game, they wrote sexy quite a bit on those,
I mean, something sexy.
Those,
Hey, look, it's telephone. Never mind, it's gone.
Oh, we just beat up Doctor Who. Oh, wait, no, that's a police box. Okay, no, we're good.
We beat up Doctor Who. That's what his name is, Doctor Who.
He's just the doctor.
Yes. Hey, look, it's Hollywood. And they just leave. Thanks, guys. That's a lot of motorcycles. Bottle. Oh, I missed the tires, alright.
I'm tired of this.
I don't get it.
So these guys are kind of copied in Streets of Rage as well, with the signals. Like the Y signal.
Oh yeah, that was so weird. Signal. What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they also slide and everything.
I love the way that they're walking animations.
Yeah.
So good.
Ooh.
Might as well. Yappy dog.
Oops. That slide. Oh, it's more chicken. Ow. The one who will get the
So what'd you do last night? I
night?
beat up some guys and ate a full roasted chicken out of a barrel.
It was still cooked on the ground, yeah. It's like the wall pork or whatever it is. The wall pot... What is it? Pot roast?
Yeah.
In like, Castlevania, everything.
The Velmonts are coming. Hide the meat in the walls.
Yeah. I also love Streets of Rage 1, where extra lives are just, like, pictures of the three of you all together. It's like, what does that mean in the context of, like, real life?
It means they remembered.
What?
Don't you get it?
Okay.
They remembered, Lotus.
Oh, I see.
Remember who you are.
I already forgot.
I'm just gonna throw this guy at you. Oh wait, no.
Just
I'm
kidding.
Guy.
The one who threw a guy at you was me!
No, you threw a guy at Guy.
That's true.
Oh my. So I'm a ninja man, and apparently we train together even though we have
We
two
fight
completely
nothing
different,
alike.
different
Cody obviously
styles.
fights brawler style, and they have completely different attitudes and disciplines too.
Yeah, and I'm clearly a karate master of some sort.
Like, I can buy Ryu and Ken fighting together because they have different personalities, but they both have dedication to the art, but Cody does not give a rat's ass about however Guy fights.
No, he's just a boxer.
Cody
yeah.
just brings out chains and stuff, he doesn't care. Like, in Street Fighter 5, I think it was 4, like, he's just constantly, like, yawning. And like, I guess I'll fight you, he just wails on you.
Well,
Or throw a rock at you.
As time goes on, he has, like, a really bad attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, his apparently, like, in one of the endings of this game, Jessica, like, he straight up takes a slug at Jessica.
What?
I don't even get it.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
But I thought that she was his girlfriend since childhood.
Yup.
Which he told us, the players.
His future wife.
I just love telling... Yeah. No, I just love telling Guy that, though. Like, Guy has no idea. She's my friend since childhood. Like, did Guy somehow miss this until just now? Thanks, Guy, for helping me out. Or thanks, Cody, for helping me out with that piece of information.
So, what's actually kind of funny is Hagar really is the main character of the series because he's the only character in all 3 games.
Yeah. He's the mayor. I like how Maki was in Final Fight 2.
Yeah.
And then she disappeared forever until, like, Capcom vs. SNK 2, and then she disappeared forever again.
So what's happening to the Statue of Liberty there? Is that just the sun beaming at it?
I think that's the sun,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought something was, like, shooting out of it.
Or, like, shooting a laser. But the funny...
Abigail.
Oh, Abigail!
Yeah.
Yeah, from, he also showed up again in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
And he's even bigger than Hugo, which is amazing.
Yep.
He's terrifying. He's gigantic. And his whole plot is he's looking for his truck.
Yeah, and he looks like the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, with the face paint, I guess. The chain wallet and the spots, not so much.
No, he's like a palette swap of Andre.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
But I think he's slightly bigger.
And again, Street Fighter 5, he is considerably bigger. It's actually really intimidating.
So, I don't know if you knew this or not, but this was considered to be, this originally started off as a sequel to Street Fighter.
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah. What's also funny
Street
is
Fighter
that...
89 is what it was going to be called.
Yeah, what's also funny about it is I think I don't know about the arcade, but at least in the Super Nintendo version, I think you could see like Chun-Li like eating at a restaurant table or something like in the background of one of the levels. In 2? Okay.
Yeah.
It's just kind of amusing.
So we didn't kill Abigail. He just blinked and went away, and then came back later.
It's fine.
In Street Fighter 3 or Street Fighter.
Wanna go to Palm
and there's the
Umamizu
confectionery
Shosho?
country of the Nin-Nin.
Wanna go to Capcom?
Nin-Nin? What's up with Nin-Nin?
Well, isn't Nin-Nin like... The way that Disgaea 1 would have me believe, it's like something that ninjas say, like, Nin-Nin, but like, I don't know how accurate it is.
Confectionery country of the Nin-Nin?
Yeah, that, I don't know what that is. I just like Umamizu Shosho. I don't know what that is either. If only I could read Japanese. We'll assume that's nice pronunciation.
Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
It was authentic, I'm Japanese. I was Japanese the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, chandelier.
The chandelier in the foyer.
Just gold bars. They just have gold here.
Yeah, it's not in their safe, you know, so they can guard it.
It's in the chandelier.
After working hard to get it and stealing it from people.
Oh no, the Belmonts are coming. Store the gold in the chandelier.
In the chandelier.
Chandelier.
I wonder if Chanticleer ever met a chandelier.
Shout out to those of us who've read 1300's The Canterbury Tales.
Look,
or maybe saw Rockadoodle.
I was gonna say maybe they saw Rockadoodle. Don't deny that. Neither of these things are recognizable by anybody below the age of 30.
They might actually be more likely to get the Chaucer reference at this point than fucking Rockadoodle.
Nobody knows what the fuck Rockadoodle is. Was that was a Don Bluth movie, I think.
I think it might have been.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen it. I just saw previews for it.
It's one of his lesser movies, obviously.
Rockadoodle.
It's a Fox animation joint before they were doing CG movies.
I mean, it was clever naming him Chanticleer because that did line up with the actual Chaucer story.
Yeah.
But then there was like 80 more minutes of movie, and you're like, okay.
Was that the Partner's Tale or something, or was it the
Oh,
Cook's Tale?
I don't remember who told what.
Yeah.
All I remember is that the Miller told the story where like everybody got screwed over in the end, and I remember that because the Miller was pissed drunk and he was telling like a funny story.
Partners. I think the Partners is like the worst one. It's just a description of like just religious theory, essentially.
Okay. I guess it makes sense because I do appreciate though that each person had their own tale, and when they were done,
different styles.
Yeah, not only that, but different members of the party were like, I thought it was pretty good. Like I wasn't a fan. Like that's kind of cool for 700-year-old literature.
You'll also notice the women will also have a little bit of underboob there when you hit them.
When you hit them, yeah.
Yeah, that is also censored out of all the other versions of the game.
Yep.
Other than the arcade, including the Sega CD version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even that it's censored.
Wow.
In the Sega CD version, they actually put Jessica back into the intro.
Oh, wow.
But...
Oh, she's with a full game over screen, yeah.
Oh, man.
When you're like,
we should have done
dynamite.
We should have ran through that. It's one of my favorite.
Yeah, when you have dynamite
screens.
fuse blowing up and you're like frantically blowing on it.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is they added Jessica back, but they clothed her. They put a dress on her rather than having her in her bra.
It's almost like a Bayou Billy at that point.
Well, I think the implication is they didn't want it to be quite so
brutal.
brutal.
A little too racy, yeah.
Well, no, they didn't want it to seem like she got sexually assaulted, which is what happens in in the game, but I guess for it doesn't need to be that brutal.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
are we? How many villain layers are we? Oh, now we get the game over
We're
screen,
in
right?
Uptown.
Oh, now we just all have lives. Yeah, we're in Uptown.
Uptown girls.
I was actually thinking that.
Oh wait, I gotta stop before we get a copyright strike.
Yeah. Oh, it was close.
You also notice that we're playing on a sharp video mode as well. It's my preferred way of playing it. Why don't you trigger that? Yeah, there you go.
Did it.
I love their walking animations. So smooth looking, so badass looking.
It's not quite the Belmont walk, but you have that like sense of purpose when you walk in this game.
It's the confident, it's the confident walk. Yeah.
I'm gonna beat down a bunch of bad guys. Like that's just what's
They're
gonna
not
happen.
afraid.
There's no way around it. Yeah.
They puffed out chest. And
That's
all
one
that.
thing I really liked in Streets of Rage 2.
Ooh, I got a ruby, even though that was blue.
Shit. Well, there could be blue rubies, I think. But that was something I really got a kick out of in Streets of Rage 2.
I think they're called sapphires.
No, I think there might be like different colored like rubies. I'm not 100% on this, but I know there's many different.
Then it would be called a bluebee.
That's a good
Nobody
point.
wants a bluebee.
No, but what I was gonna say though was that I like that in Streets of Rage 2 when you like find out who Max is. He's just like a straight up. He's just a wrestler. He's not like an ex-cop like Axel. He's just a friend.
Yeah.
So like, hey, ex-wrestler, you want to just go beat a bunch of bad guys? He's like, yeah, all right.
I'll do it.
It's like, damn, all right.
I'll just beat up everybody on the street.
Yeah. I mean,
And he only shows up for one game.
Yeah, that was too bad. I like them.
One.
But even worse though is Adam, who only shows up for one game. He was a cool character and just never
yeah.
again.
I don't know why he wasn't even in 3. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, like the big return. Instead, they bring you like Dr. Zan, who was kind of cool, but it's like what?
But he couldn't use weapons, so I didn't like him.
Yeah. Like Adam was
he was
awesome.
unique. He was unique. I'll give you that. So there is a Final Fight fighting game for the Saturn as well.
Wasn't that like goofy and cartoon?
It's really terrible too. It's a 3D fighting game.
Was that Final Fight Revenge?
Yes. And then there's Streetwise.
Was Streetwise? Was that the like the PS2 like dark
exactly
beat 'em up that wasn't that great?
And you play as Cody's brother,
Bodhi.
Bodhi.
No, what's his name? I have no idea. I have no idea.
He's been stricken from the record, essentially.
Oh jeez.
I mean, basically all of the characters in any of the Final Fight sequels, except for Maki, have never been.
I got a purple diamond. That's incredibly rare.
Which is actually kind of funny when you think of it. None of the bosses in Final Fight 2 or 3 have ever shown up in anything else.
That's a little weird. Also, in Capcom vs. SNK 2, Maki has an interaction with Yamazaki, which I find kind of entertaining. Of all characters.
Really?
Yeah. They seem to have a kind of mutual respect. Like, Maki's like a badass, and Yamazaki's
awesome.
like, you know, like, stereotypical, like, Japanese thug, doing that, like, that crouch, wait for you, a guy to beat up stance.
When we get to Final Fight 2, when we eventually play that, I will want to play as Maki. But
Were 2 and 3 ever arcade, or those are Super Nintendo?
Just Super Nintendo only.
Okay.
3 is actually quite rare at this point, and so is 2's getting up there.
Enough of this knife, I guess. Bye.
So now
we were fighting all day? Jeez.
Yep.
Well, maybe forget about Jessica. I gotta go to bed.
This isn't worth it, man.
Way past my bedtime.
Yeah, come on. You gotta go home and play or watch some Batman.
Yeah, I wanna watch some
66.
60s Batman because it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna go home and watch 60s Batman. Screw all you guys.
Yeah, I wanna see what crazy riddles the Riddler asks. Where can you find a dishonest shortcake? What kinds of shortcake are there? There's strawberry, there's raspberry, there's lieberry. Of course, the Gotham Library!
Lieberry.
Like, that actually happened.
Ugh.
They figure it out without much effort. It's amazing. I just love when they answer riddles, like, immediately when they're really hard.
So, yeah, there's a lot of guys here. If we had actually been playing this for real, we would have been wrecked.
Oh, of course. Again, quarter muncher. A quarter muncher with cheese.
We're actually going to need to pay attention when we play the Super Nintendo ones.
Yeah, those games don't have like cheat codes or anything that I'm aware of.
We could always throw on some Game Genie, but let's see what we can actually do when order to get through those games. I mean, we played a fair bit of Dark Souls, me and you. We
That's
can get
irrelevant
through some
to
hard
Quarter
games.
Munchers.
That's true.
With perma game over. Oh, is this the boss?
Yes.
The guy in like the chair?
He's in a wheelchair. Yes.
Belger, that's right.
So they actually in
with a crossbow.
in
what
the
hell?
console version they have him in some kind of mechanized chair because they don't want you to
beat up a guy in a
beat up a guy in a wheelchair.
But then he gets up and jumps around, so it's like, dude, it's fine. Like he was
just sitting there like a lump.
Yeah, like we knocked her out of the chair.
I guess they put a dress on her.
Yep. But like this guy's
Also,
clearly jumping around though. He's not like in a wheelchair.
He doesn't have a real gun. He has like a crossbow.
Like Guts' repeating crossbow.
Chewbacca's. He's shot in the air.
Yeah, for it to come back down. Here, I'll fight Andore.
Belger.
Andore Jr., excuse me. By the way, I love that Poison and Roxy just have handcuffs.
How fast do these bolts shoot?
Quite fast.
Where he just shoots them up in the air and they immediately fall down.
They actually really have no power if you think about it. They didn't hit the ceiling or anything.
They shouldn't hurt all that bad.
Considering that they don't hit the ceiling, they just fall right back down. They should be slow bolts, like very slow.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Like they should do nothing when they hit us.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh wait, let it go.
Let's watch it. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, we're not trying to blow it out or anything?
I think in the one-player mode you are.
Oh. I love that. I forgot about that. When you press start, like a knife comes down and cuts the fuse. Yeah, Double Dragon Neon made fun of that, where they have Skullmageddon going to do that doing that what is it? The Three Stooges thing where he pokes you in the eyes. Did you actually get a? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we actually do have a real game over.
No.
Oh, you're playing as Hagar now. Oh, we got him.
No.
Out the window, baby.
And he's fucking dead.
But isn't he back?
Hagar's there.
But doesn't he come back in later games?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
No, I think he's just fucking dead.
Oh. It's like...
father. I was so scared.
It's like Geese. He gets thrown out of the window in every single game he's in.
I'm so glad to see they didn't hurt you.
We're
I'm
fine.
sorry. So sorry, Jessica.
I'm sorry.
No.
I thought I'd lost you like I lost your mother. Jeez.
Was she kidnapped by a stupid gang too? I'll never let anything bad happen to you again. You can't.
He's the
control
mayor. I love you, father, with no comma. Well, our work here is done. Never mind that she's our girlfriend. It's fine. Like, well, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, mission complete, Hagar. Bye.
So there's Nin.
Yeah.
That's
oh yeah,
probably what they're referring to.
Yeah, this is back when programmers used either fake
Pseudonyms.
names or only their last names. Yeah, it's actually a real shame that there was like, what was it, like policy? Oh, no, wasn't it policy? No, it wasn't policy, but wasn't it so they couldn't get like sniped by like other companies or something?
Yeah, that was some reason I've read. I don't know
and now like
in
in today it's like credit where credit is due. So like they would especially want to be credited. Cody. Guy turns around.
He just hops around.
Whoa! What the hell? What? What? Was it because I got the higher score or something?
No, I think it's just he's like, go talk to your girlfriend, asshole.
Where are you going? How can you just walk away now? That's my question.
I want to stay here with you, Jessica, but I can't. Not while evil still stalks the streets. You just killed the mastermind.
You killed all of them.
You punched
Cody.
him. And she kisses him, or gets hung.
Yeah, that's the Zelda 2 kiss, where like they raise the feet but you can't see anything.
Yeah. So VTB. How do you do Valgav?
Valgav 19. Ed, game over. Play again.
So
Metro City, a well-known crime capital.
The crime capital of the world.
It must be well known if it's capital C.
All the other crimes have to go through them first.
At the center of the problem is the huge gang.
But yeah, so that was our very first LP on the Corrective Consciousness page. We hope you enjoyed it and are talking about how stupid Star Wars lore is.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything was perfect in every movie.
But yeah, I mean, for the genesis of the beat 'em up genre,
the Super
essentially.
Nintendo, the Super Nintendo.
The Super Nintendo, the Super
For
Famicom.
the Mega Drive of the beat 'em up genre.
This is a really fun game. I love this game, and it never gets old. I'll play this game forever, and into the future. But it just feels so smooth, especially Cody and Guy. Though quite a lot of people like playing as Hagar. So
Hagar is pretty fun to play, and he's got that spinning lariat.
Yeah.
Does he have that in the first game? He probably does.
The double lariat, I believe it's called.
That's right. Because like Guy and Cody have their double, like their spin kick,
Mm-hmm.
but Hagar probably just spins around and just wails on everything nearby.
Yeah. So the demo is not timed.
Well,
nice.
1965.
Wow.
Master the arts of ninjutsu. He uses off the wall. Can he wall jump then? Is that the
I guess he
implication?
can jump off the wall. I forgot.
Martial arts expert. Good with knives.
Slightly younger.
His girlfriend Jessica was kidnapped the Mad Gear gang. So what about Hagar? Boom. Damn, that's cool. Former champion Street Fighter, Mayor of Metro City, professional wrestling. By the way, apparently in canon, he was inspired by watching Zangief. That's why they have the same pile driver move, like the Atomic Buster.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, apparently they are. Well, I don't know if Zangief knows. Well, Zangief probably knows who he is, but he certainly knows who Zangief is.
I'm very surprised Hagar hasn't showed up in the Street Fighter games yet.
He was in one of the MVC3, right?
I think so. But he definitely should be. He definitely should be in those games. I don't know why he isn't. Maybe I guess they're afraid he would be too much like Zangief.
But that's kind of why people want him. It's
Yeah.
I want to I know it would be a redundant character slot, but give me one game where they're in the same place, you know?
Yeah, and maybe if we have some time in an LP down the line, we'll play the Saturday Night Slam Masters, which is the game he came from.
Oh, Hagar?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, he's a wrestler in that game. But it's not very. It doesn't play like a wrestling game. It plays more like a beat 'em up / fighting game. So,
Okay.
we would have a good time with that. I think the Super Nintendo version is quite good. It also has art by Tetsuya Hara.
That name's familiar.
The guy who did Fist of the North Star.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Where everything is manly, even
Yeah.
when he's not trying to be.
So that's actually the reason why you've never seen past the Super Nintendo version of Saturn and Genesis version of Saturday Night Slam Masters. You've never seen the arcade version shown up on any compilation or the sequel.
Huh.
And it's called the Japanese name for it is awesome. Do you know what it is?
I have no idea.
Muscle Bomber.
Yo. That's pretty great.
So yeah, we'll have to do some more Capcom games down the line here. I'm a big Capcom fan, so I want to share them and run through them. Also, it's cool seeing where these characters came from if you're following the fighting game scene. So especially a character like Abigail, I barely knew who Abigail was when he was revealed for Street Fighter V.
Yeah,
So
he looks like a Final Fight character,
Yeah.
but you're like, was he from there though? I don't remember.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, a lot of characters, except for the most notable character from the series, Mike Hagar, have shown up, which is kind of funny. But oh man, look at these pros. Go through the industrial area here.
Yep.
I mean, they mess up a little, but not like us.
We got burned a lot.
All right, everyone. Well, we'll catch you next time with another installment, and we'll just go down the line. We'll go down in chronological order here with the beat 'em ups. So we'll see you next time.